Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to our F1 Manager career save with Ferrari. So we're getting ready for round 3 in Australia. Let's take a quick look at our inbox. So we've got our helipad upgrade done. Let's go ahead and upgrade that again. There we go. Check our other facilities are going through nicely. Okay. Got some scouting results back. Again, I'm just plowing through everybody at the moment, trying to get a little bit of a database built up, even though we've only got this data for 6 months before it breaks up. That should hopefully be enough to kind of get an idea what's going on when it comes to contract silly season. There we go. Right. I think we can just skip forward to the Grand Prix itself now. Low stock on chassis. We've run down to 3. Go to the warehouse. Well, we are developing that new chassis. That is 7 days away from going into manufacturing. So I'm going to hold off and just trust that my drivers don't wreck another chassis. Let's continue our scouting. Yeah, this is more just for contract purposes than anything else. There we go. Couple more facility upgrades to drop. A new level to the tour center. Let's bump that up as well. There we go. There's the helipad up to level 3. Again, we're going to upgrade that again. We've still got over 18 mil in the bank, which is a very nice, healthy amount. And there are our upgrades. Investing in Dino. He is one of our young drivers. He's an F2 driver now. We spent 600,000. It will increase his development. All right, let's have a look. So his development is very high. No way, that his development rate's high. So at the very least, that should go back to very high. This is new. I want to see how this actually works. So I'm going to invest in him. And now let's go look at his profile. Doesn't show any change there, but maybe we've got to wait a day. Let's get these chassis into production. And the suspensions as well. And the side pods. All right, now let's take a little look at Dino. Has that changed? Oh, he's now very enthusiastic about me because I've just given him some extra money. Let's have a look. His development rate, where is that? Still showing it's just high. Okay, so there's no obvious improvement to his development rate, but you know, they said it is going to improve. Let's have a look at strategy. So it's going to be warm, no rain. Expecting a 2-stop. Drivers are in excellent mentality right now. Going to go with second for Leclerc, third for Sainz. Let's get into Melbourne.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high. The previous race saw Carlos Sainz top the podium after a tremendous drive. Can he maintain his winning ways with another good outing this weekend? Let's see what the weekend has in store. Qualifying is coming up, and the drivers will be ready and raring to go.
All right, we made it through the first 2 qualifying sessions without any real drama, and now we are making our first run here at the start of Q3.
And track is clear, track clear.
Sainz is just ahead of us on track, and just ahead of Sainz is Sergio Perez. So the Red Bulls have been slightly quicker than us in the last couple of sessions, but we've been pretty quick otherwise. Checo is the fastest so far in the first sector. Potential problem with one of the Mercedes in front here. And it stays clear. Okay, coming up to the line. Checo to set the benchmark. A 1:16.2. Sainz is half a second slower. Ow, Leclerc, even slower still. Not a great first run.
Copy.
Not a great first run at all.
All clear in front. Bon, push when you're ready.
Okay, then let's get this second run complete, starting here at the end of Q3. Right, still currently in second place. Leclerc in desperate need of a big improvement. Down in 6th right now. Both of them are in clean air. Hopeful that will improve their fortunes a little bit. No improvement for Sainz in the first sector. But Leclerc goes purple. Sainz isn't far away as well. Look, 25.9 versus a 26.0. Again, no improvement in the middle. Sainz might be tapped out. They are on the same tyres they did the first run. And it's a personal best for Leclerc, and he's nearly 2/10 quicker in that middle sector. So no improvement for Sainz. That's a hell of a lap from Perez.
Currently P2.
Someone's gone quicker in the first sector than Charles.
And try to cool it down in the inlet.
Charles goes up to
Yeah.
second. Look at that. Up just 2.5 tenths behind. But where is Verstappen?
Okay.
And Verstappen goes second. So Red Bull have locked out the front row. I don't think McLaren are going to be able to topple us. Although Piastri is going quick. Oh, no, he's not. Sorry, it's Norris is going quick. Norris jumps up to third, so Norris gets in front of both of us. Oscar is not going to do it, I don't think. He hasn't had a good lap here. Yeah, Oscar stays sixth. So it is Red Bull 1-2 with Norris in third. Then it's Ferrari's fourth and fifth with Leclerc ahead of Sainz. Piastri is sixth. Hamilton ahead of Alonso and Russell ahead of Tsunoda.
Well, the fans here are all set, every one of them eagerly awaiting the 58 laps of today's race.
Albert Park often seems to set teammate against teammate, from Hill and Villeneuve dueling for the 1996 win to Bottas beating fellow Mercedes driver and pole sitter Hamilton to the win in 2019.
Albert Park is a deceptively easy track to learn, but it's just as easy to make a mistake around its walled sections and gravel traps. The street circuit is high downforce and just as heavy on brakes as it is on tyres. Welcome to race day, and before we get down to it, last minute checks are being made.
All right then, let's get our strategies sorted out for this Grand Prix. So I might go for a one-stop strategy here. Let's take a quick look at the options that we have. That is definitely slower than that, but that itself is not exactly optimized. Okay, so that would give me an aggressive undercut on some of the front runners. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that is a completely different style of strategy there for Sainz, and I'm going to try and actually split the strategies. Let's have a look. So this one is 1 hour 15 and 24 seconds. And this one is 1 hour 15 and 31 seconds. So 7 seconds difference. But we'll see how it shakes out. Obviously, traffic, pit stop drama could make things interesting. I'm going to take a lap of fuel out on both cars. Going to push off the line with the tyres. Excuse me. Push off the line with the tyres there. Not on this one though. No, I will for the first lap. And let's see what we can do from 4th and 5th.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. The Haas driver with a chance to impress a few people here.
For P17, you know, they could try and be clever here. And then who knows what they could manage.
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today. Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright, so Perez also on softs. And then Norris, Verstappen, and Sainz on those mediums. Piastri also on the softs as well. Haven't really got to worry about the Mercedes. They're not going to have the pace to stay with this breakaway group. It is going to be a 6-car breakaway. Oh, we get pushed very wide there with Carlos. That's not an ideal start. Has hurt his confidence a bit. That's allowed Hamilton through into 6th place, but we should start to close him down. Just to make sure we don't fall too far behind. Let's use a little bit of battery.
Yeah.
Looks like Leclerc coming under pressure from Oscar. And we've got a breakaway at the front from Perez, or a breakaway attempt, so we're going to respond to that with Charles.
And DRS enable. So at the moment you have P4. In front we have Verstappen. 1.0 now. Piastri behind.
Might have been a little over-optimistic with my sponsor targets, but we'll see how the rest of the race plays out. We are not closing in yet with Carlos. That confidence is starting to rebound. That means his pace will pick up. Under pressure from Alonso now. Hamilton has now been dropped. Leclerc has also been dropped. We're going to keep pushing. Max now looking to make a move. And this is a good chance to see whether or not they've fixed the DRS issue here with the last patch. I don't think they have. No, they haven't.
Continue, keep going. Behind you is Hamilton.
Alright, so we'll let Piastri do the hard push as Alonso's gone through.
Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
And slow down now.
Yeah.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Copy.
Take a look at tyre wear. Everyone else being a little bit more aggressive with their tyres than we've been with Sainz. Sainz going for that one stop, let's not forget. I'm not sure that's going to be the right call, but we'll see how that goes. You can see the softs of Perez and Piastri have really been pushed. Same with Ricardo. And then further down, those softs have been pushed pretty hard as well. Sainz is back in front of Alonso, and there we go, we are through. And now we'll push again with a bit more battery in the car. Hamilton sneaking through as well. Alonso goes through.
Charge button on and stay out.
Copy.
Wow, we're under pressure here. As George gets through as well. This is not a great start for Carlos here. Getting run wide there on
Trying.
turn 3 on the first lap was really
Race is
impacted
off.
him
Head
quite
down.
badly.
Anyway. Watch your mirrors for Ricciardo. Can use K1.
Okay, copy.
All right, Alonso's pace is not good. We've been stuck behind him too long and we are suffering as a result. So we need to kind of push
Put the tires
now that we've got
respective,
through
we can
again
push a
to make
bit more.
sure he doesn't get back in front of us, and also to try and get back in touch. I am thinking about changing this strategy already. Let's look at the options. Got plenty of soft tires. I'm going to pivot the strategy quite aggressively here.
Let's go hunting.
Oh, I've got a yellow flag. There's a collision or a lockup sergeant involved.
And we have single yellow.
It's just a spin. Okay. Oh, that's a big spin as well. Yeah, no wonder he dropped like a rock. And there's a lockup
Let's
for
have a
Stroll
look
as
then at
well.
Turn 6.
One of the cars
There goes the
chasing
steering.
behind
And hopefully there's
Sainz.
not too much
Takes a
damage
trip
to
into the
the
gravel.
tyres.
Ocon's picked up some damage as well. Not quite sure what that's from. Maybe underfloor damage. Leclerc's pace is just not what I was expecting at all. Although the cars in front, they're all pushing their tyres harder. Look at Norris's tyre wear. It's worse than ours. He's absolutely ragging those mediums. He's on a Sainz strategy
Yes,
by the
DRS
look of
now.
it.
Okay.
And charge
Straight
button
round him
on,
there like he
charge
wasn't
button
he
on.
wasn't even on the track. Sainz has passed George. We are now looking pretty good confidence-wise. Just wish I had a little bit more battery in Charles.
With DRS, with DRS. 0.6 behind, 0.7 on the RS.
Almost had a look at Hamilton there into turn one. That's actually cost us a little bit of momentum. Here comes Ricardo.
Charge button on.
Copy.
Gastri's gone back in front of Charles. Gives me a chance to get a bit more battery into Charles.
Charge button on.
We just
Charge
hang
button on.
Ricardo out to dry a little bit there. Ricardo now with a little bit of damage. It's that underfloor damage. Got 5 cars now sporting a little bit of damage. It's got to be underfloor. Always seems to happen when they run out wide.
Update your tire phase when you can. Update your tire phase.
Use the energy.
Copy.
R03P7. Race it to
Okay,
the front.
that is Sainz now up into 7th place and into peak confidence.
Hamilton is car behind.
Leclerc trying to find a way past Oscar, but not quite able to do it just yet. Oscar's on a push lap.
Alright, let's concentrate.
Sonoda twitching all over the place here as we try and find a way through.
And 0.7 with the RS.
We'll get them.
Continue, keep going.
Up throwing. Head down. And charge button on.
And charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
There we go, Leclerc is back through again. And we are past Sonoda.
And you can use all the boost bar.
So now on the RS behind. And more charge.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
We are definitely in a little bit of trouble pace-wise.
I believe we would
We
be
just don't have the pace that I thought we were going to have at the moment at this stage. Sainz has been pretty good, but Leclerc's pace has not been good. I'm going to try undercutting him even earlier. We're going to bring him in like 2 laps, I think.
Charge button.
Still have Sonoda, Hamilton and Ricardo all pretty close, as well as Alonso and Russell. This breakaway group has been split
With the RS, 0.7
in
behind.
2, and we are in the wrong part of that group. And you see Oscar's tyres are starting to really struggle. but he had just enough to hold us off.
Charge button on.
Perez is in.
We are ready.
He's coming out on medium tyres.
Good job. You have Charles car in front. Charge button on.
Decline.
All right, we're into the pits, and Piastri has followed us in, so we've got a battle of the pit crews here. Can we outperform McLaren? Not like that, we can't. Oh, we can.
Perfect.
Sorry about that.
Was that a problem for Piastri, or
Switch the traffic.
was he just held for us? I don't know. We're going to come out a long way behind Perez. I'm going to get out just in front of Stroll.
Yeah, P10.
Ricciardo in front.
Right, let's see if we can break away.
1.0 now.
That's a good stop. 2.4. Russell's in as well.
I'll watch your mirrors, obviously.
He's a long way behind us.
Charge button on.
Copy.
Sainz comes out right behind Charles.
Current 58. Point 4. Behind you, Tsunoda. Car behind 5 seconds. Keep working on your tires.
We're going to let our drivers attack each other,
Copy that.
try and leapfrog each other.
Might be a chance. And keep it tidy.
Copy.
See if that will help us. All right, we're approaching half distance, lap 24 and a half, 58. Piastri has pushed past Alonso, we've caught Alonso, and now
Yeah, we saw
we
that.
are going to jump Alonso before he hits the pits, hopefully. There goes Sainz. Leclerc still tucked in behind. Leclerc has not really had the confidence benefit just yet. Here is a chance now for Charles.
Copy.
And more energy
Should have
available.
much more grip into the
Copy.
corner. And with the battery, there we go, we complete the move.
Charge on.
Copy that.
All right, lap 30. You see our tyres are in much better shape than the cars in front, so I've started to push them a little bit more. We are trying to make some progress on Piastri, but he keeps pushing. at awkward opportunities, awkward times. Every time we close him down a bit, he then goes on a little push
Charge
and
button on.
breaks away
Yeah,
again.
good.
See what we can do with Charles in front for a couple of laps. We have opened up the gap. Alonso has now boxed and he's gone hard tyre, so he's going to the end of the Grand Prix now. But we've got a 10-second gap over Yuki now, so our pace is starting to come through.
Okay.
And charge button on.
And we are
charge button
closing
on.
that gap.
Copy
Now
that.
back onto Oscar. He is going to be boxing in the next couple of laps by the look of it. Perez might be in this lap. Well, the lap is just about to start.
And you can use all the boost bar.
Yeah, copy.
I'm trying to pass to charge at the moment. So put one car in front, use the battery through the DRS zones while the other one's harvesting. Keep them like that for a couple of laps and then switch them over and switch the roles.
P5.
So the other one gets to charge back up again
So
while the other
next
one
guy in
pushes.
front is Piastri.
Seems to
Gap
be
him,
working.
2.5.
See
Behind
that
we
gap
have
is
Sainz.
definitely coming down now.
And then behind we have Sainz. Sainz behind, 1.1. Alright, let's concentrate.
Copy.
Start button off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just slightly overcooked it. Let's get sides to push again now.
Okay. Yeah, copy.
Charge on.
Copy, copy.
Lap 32, and we have just about reeled in Oscar Piastri, but he is due to stop probably this
Charge
lap.
on.
Copy that.
Can we jump him here?
Copy.
No, we can't, is the answer.
Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
As Perez does box, Norris is probably going to box on the next lap. There goes Oscar into the pits.
We believe it will be soon.
Medium tyres for Piastri. Didn't look smooth. And it is hard tyres for Perez.
So we'll be 1 second behind Sainz. Charge button on.
Copy.
Charge button on and stay out.
All right, then into the pits for Charles Leclerc.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
Let's have a good stop this time. 2.4, that's better.
And watch a wide
Oscar
line
is
on exit.
coming through now. There goes Oscar. So So we are behind him a little bit, but he is on slower tyres and he's done a number of laps on them now.
So at the moment you have P6.
24 seconds,
Okay,
25
next car
seconds
is
off
Piastri.
Max, who's yet to stop. So the gap to Norris is 17
Behind you
seconds.
is Hamilton.
That's quite a bit to make up.
I'm in the pits.
Clean, but not quick.
What's the white line?
Very smooth stop for Max. And we're about 5 seconds behind Oscar,
Good.
who is on the back of Max, but probably won't stay there.
Currently P5. Piastri car in front. Next car in front is 6 seconds. You have Charles car behind. Charles 0.7 behind. 21 laps to go. Try to warm up the tires. Hi. Try your best.
That wasn't ideal.
At the moment we are the fastest car on track.
Charles actually got the fastest lap. And once again, Sainz getting really caught out by the traffic there.
You have Charles car in front. 0.8. Yeah, stay cool.
And try to cool down the tires as much as possible.
Yeah, copy that.
And we've got the gap down to Oscar now to 3.5-ish seconds. So definitely close the gap up a bit.
Copy.
Going to go back to trying to switch places and charge up again. Let's see if we can reel him in. Gap now to Norris. 15 seconds.
Charge button on.
.15 laps to go. And we are through the last of the traffic.
0.7 behind.
Gap is now 2.5 seconds to Oscar.
Charge button on. Can use K1.
Almost got a full battery with Charles. It's time to go hunting after Oscar. Lap 47. We are close.
Charge button on.
Got Sainz holding position behind Leclerc at the moment, just because his battery went down to 0 and I wanted to get him fully charged up. But now I can charge them both as we are in range of Oscar. His tyres are worse than ours and slower than ours. As you can see, we have been consistently lapping quicker than most of the cars in front, actually just a little bit faster than Norris. Piastri went on a push lap last lap, so his battery will have taken a little bit of pounding.
All right, let's concentrate.
And we've got a real chance to get through in a moment. Max has the fastest lap, so we do need to have another crack at that.
So next car in front is Piastri.
And there we go, we are through on Oscar.
Race is long.
And I'm actually going to try and brake
And you can use all the boost bar.
Okay. You can catch
Fight
it.
now is with the Red Bulls. We are 8 seconds behind
Can
them.
use K1.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
5 laps to go.
5 laps indeed, and we are not closing in, unfortunately. Perez's tyres are starting to die off, but he is able to hang
Work
with
on your
Max,
tires.
and that is making things very difficult for us.
Charge button on.
I can't really push the tyres too hard. I've been trying to rebuild the battery. Looks like Norris might win this Grand Prix. I am hoping that the two Red Bulls are going to hit each other. That would make my life a lot easier. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky somehow.
Can use energy.
Copy. Yeah, copy.
There is us in the background. 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go.
Charge button on.
And we have a little bit of traffic to deal with. Hulkenberg. There's one of those cars, then Sargent.
0.6 behind. Focus on the race. We are happy also for you to improve the pace there.
All right, we have to
And
go for it.
charge button on. Charge button on.
Yeah, copy.
One second behind with DRS.
Yeah, copy.
So increase pushing status.
3 laps to go.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Copy.
There's a reminder of what I promised, 2nd and 3rd.
And confirm. Lift off.
And more energy available.
Copy.
What we are doing with tires is very good.
Okay.
Really needed Perez to get dropped by Max, but it's just not happening. We got more traffic up in front. That is Stroll.
Two to to go. Charge button on.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Copy.
At this stage, it's not looking like we're going to get it done. And once again, it's been Sainz who's had the better looking pace.
And mode push.
Oh, finally Perez gets dropped, but it's too little too late. We've got one lap to go. Let's see if I can at least get
We need
Sainz
some
up into
lift and
third.
coast for tire temps.
Copy that.
This is the last lap.
Not looking good, is it?
This is just more like for performance.
Perez is back in range again. God damn. It's going to be a really disappointing result. We're not going to get any money from our sponsors tonight by the look of it. Couldn't get the fastest lap for the bonus point. I just can't get onto Perez. Once again, Max is able to just coax pace out of that car in the most ridiculous of conditions. It's going to be a comfortable win in the end for Norris. We've lost time on this lap. There we go, Norris wins. Max takes second,
Lando
Perez
Norris
third.
wins it.
We are going to have
He's
to settle for
first
fourth
over
and
the line.
fifth. It's decent points,
Take your
but
time.
it's not what we
People.
said we could do with the sponsors. Why did I go so aggressive? I think
Yeah, I
that's a little bit of hubris after my 1-2 in the last race.
Thank you.
Some pickup if you can.
And checkered flag. 95.
Yeah,
Done a good
not a
job.
great result in the end, all
Nice
things
job.
considered.
Well done, guys.
And into the pit lane.
And among the drivers heading back to their teams, we see Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, just shy of a podium, but fourth is still a respectable finish.
Lando Norris certainly loves a podium, heading up there now to celebrate again.
That sees them double their win tally for this season. They'll be delighted with that.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but it was a thrilling weekend here for us all at the Australian Grand Prix. As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And that's about that for this weekend here in Melbourne.
Next round will see us head east as F1 prepares for the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll see you at Suzuka, a firm favourite for the drivers.
So then, confirmation of the final result. It is a win for Lando. Max takes second with the fastest lap. Perez is third. Sainz finishes fourth, once again ahead of his teammate, who finishes in fifth. Is the wrong Ferrari driver leaving at the end of the season? possibly. Oscar in 6th, Yuki up into 7th place. Good result for him ahead of George Russell, Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso, who closes out in the top 10. Bottom half of the standings, they see it's Ricciardo 11th, Stroll is 12th. Albon up into 13th. Good run there for Williams. 14th for Bottas. 15th and 16th for Ocon and Gasly, the two Alpines. 17th for Magnussen. 18th for Zhou. 19th for Sargent. And Hulkenberg is 20th and last. In the driver's standings, Lando moves top ahead of Carlos Sainz by 7 points, thanks to his second win of the season. So Max is yet to win a Grand Prix so far, but he has been on the podium all 3 times. He is 6 points behind Carlos and moves ahead of Charles Leclerc by 8 points tonight. Perez in 5th on 34, then it's Piastri, Hamilton, Russell moving up 1 into 8th above Fernando Alonso by 1 point. Yuki Tsunoda is now in 10th and 6 points clear of Stroll. And then it's Ricciardo, Bottas, Albon moving up a couple of places above Ocon and Hulkenberg. Then Gasly, Sargent, Zhou, and in the constructor standings, we are still top by 8 points on 96. McLaren scoring 33 tonight, so outscoring us by 11 on 88 points, 5 ahead of Red Bull in 3rd. And then Mercedes 4th on just 22 points. So very tight at the top of the constructors. Just 13 points separating the top 3 teams after the first 3 rounds. Big gap already back to Mercedes. Aston in 5th, only score 1 point tonight. They are now 12 behind Mercedes. Then it's RB up 6 points tonight into 6th place, just 3 behind Aston. Then we have Sauber in 7th. Williams moving up 2 places into 8th thanks to Albon's finish there. Alpine and Haas dropping down into 9th and 10th respectively. Let's take a look at the pit stop challenge. We got both cars in the top 10 in 3rd and 5th, both stops in the 2.4 second range. McLaren with the quickest stop, 2.40. We were about half a second slower. Then it's RB in 2nd, Ferrari 3rd, Alpine 4th, Ferrari 5th, Red Bull in 6th, and McLaren 7th, Red Bull 8th. Williams gets a couple of points there in 9th, and Fernando gets the final point for Aston in 10th. So the standings, Alpine are top by 11 points from McLaren, who move above Red Bull. They are now both tied on 61 points. We move above RB into 4th place on 39 points, 3 ahead of the sister team to Red Bull there. Williams get another couple of points, so they're in 6th on 14, 2 clear of Aston Martin in 7th. Then it's Mercedes on 4 points, Haas on 4 points, Sauber yet to score. And there you see our stops. A bad first stop for Charles Leclerc with a stuck wheel nut. Didn't cost us too much time, thankfully, about 1.2 seconds or so. And then pretty consistent with the second stop and the first stop for Sainz, 2.4, very, very close there. Not the greatest of second stops for Sainz, so 2.79, almost 2.8 seconds. And we actually lose money because contract bonuses need to be paid, and we have no sponsors to actually pay that against, unfortunately. So we lose $325,000 tonight. Our race sim has hit level 3. Excellent news. And that is where we are going to end it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed our highlight package here of the Australian Grand Prix. I'll be back tomorrow with the Japanese Grand Prix, and then our live stream series will restart again on Monday with round 20, I think. We're going to Mexico. So do hope you'll join me for that. Until then, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more F1 Manager very soon.